Big game for South Florida tonight as they chase down bowl eligibility. These are two relatively young programs. Charlotte in just their 9th year as an FBS team. South Florida started in 2000. Now they're both in the American Conference. This is their first matchup as league foes.
And Charlotte has made that jump relatively quickly. The FBS and then now make the move to the American.
Charlotte with one winning season in their history. South Florida trying to get back to the heights that they achieved pretty recently. Back-to-back double-digit win seasons in 16 and 17. They got all the way up to number 2 in the country in 2007 with Matt Brophy at quarterback. Henry Rutledge in at running back for Charlotte here. He'll lose half a yard on first down. Tramel Logan, 5, and Gray and Slime was in there first for USF. You like those South Florida uniforms, partner?
I like them on the field, and they look great on TV. More difficult for a broadcaster because the numbers are hard to read, but they are pretty sweet.
Got to have a good spotter on a night like this.
And you've got LD. You're in good hands.
Thank goodness we have Rich Gaynor. Steven Johnson. Again, they keep it on the ground. This is really what Charlotte is built to do. They are molded in Michigan's image. Joe Sheen banged down the carry there. A late flag comes in. Late flag. Nate Black, what do you got?
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 76, 15-yard penalty, the down counts, third down.
That's Kevin Williams, the offensive lineman for Charlotte. I think the USF uniforms are pretty sweet, to be honest.
I do too.
And Alex Golish coming from Tennessee. I remember they had some all gray unis they sported a few times. They brought that down here to USF with a little slime green instead of the cream orange.
Make me think of the old Nickelodeon shows when you mentioned the slime.
3rd and 21. That pass is complete. Well short of a first down. Charlotte will have to send out the punt unit unless they want to go for it on 4th down, which it looks like they will. Gus McGee on the catch there. And now the 49ers opt to punt. A good start for Steven Johnson in his first collegiate action. Touchdown on the first drive of the 3rd quarter for Charlotte, but ever since the USF defense has bowed up. Grant Gagne out to kick it away. They're going to have to snap it before the clock expires here. Sean Atkins back to receive. He's caught a touchdown. He's thrown a touchdown. Waves off the punt here. And it's down at the 40, which will take us to the 4th quarter. Sideline. Look at number 73 right in the middle next to the coach, Alex Golish. That's their starting left tackle who's playing in his 54th career game, which ties the program record held by Dwayne Bowles. And it looks like he's going to set the program record because a win tonight equals 6 on the season, equals bowl eligibility, and a 55th career game for the grad student from right here in Tampa. First down and 10. Byron Brown's pass is complete. First down USF. Naeem Simmons on the grab. The Wagner transfer from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, takes it 15 yards. And Donovan Jennings said this week that when he started USF's last bowl game all the way back in 2018, the Gasparilla Bowl, he kind of took it for granted. Another big gain on first down is Michael Dukes, the running back, out to the 35. He said, I basically thought we'd be doing this every year, playing a bowl game every year. Hasn't been back since then.
It's pretty incredible what this young man has been able to accomplish. And he didn't even play high school football until the freshman year. because there was a size limit for youth football. At 6'5", 333, he's a large human being.
Testing the right side, it's Michael Dukes, who's been really effective tonight. Demetrius Knight on the tackle, and Knight's been everywhere. He's up to 90-plus tackles on the season, which is top 5 all-time in Charlotte program history. Again, a young program, moved up to FBS in 2015, started a couple years earlier. Right up the middle goes Dukes, sets up first down and goal for South Florida, and they're not taking their foot off the gas with this big lead.
They're looking to potentially put up a 50-burger here tonight.
First and goal, Dukes toward the goal line. And they'll mark him down just short. Here we go in the light show.
On the field, as the runner was down, prior to the ball breaking the play at the goal line.
PA announcer,
second down.
He thought it was a touchdown. The light guy thought it was a touchdown. Jumbotron, everyone thought it was.
They were just trying to convince the officials.
Yeah.
Throw on the light show. I will say this, the green lights are pretty sweet with those slime green uniforms.
Second and goal, Brown to the end zone. Touchdown! One-hander for Naeem Simmons. Another highlight for South Florida tonight. That's the 5th total touchdown for Byron Brown.
Well, partner, you're going to see that on SportsCenter Top 10. Built by Simmons, one-hands this and has the awareness to get his feet down.
Just an overwhelming display of offense from South Florida tonight. They've scored on 6 straight possessions.
And really, Drew, they've got it done in all phases. Special teams, running the football. The defense has played outstanding. Obviously, Byron Brown's been amazing through the air as well. Just an absolute complete performance by the Bulls. So Naeem Simmons with the amazing one-hander gives the Bulls the lead, 48-14.
Does it still count as ending the night with McDonald's if you order it for breakfast the morning after? I'm ordering either way. Order McDelivery in the app.
At Nutro, we believe in growing healthy dogs. Our nutritious food is made with high-quality, natural ingredients to help dogs live full and active lives. Let's grow healthy dogs.
That is definitely him.
Dude, that's Jessica taking a little break with a peppermint frosty.
I'm going in.
What?
Hello. I got something right. Yeah, that's real.
And now get 20% off in the Wendy's app when you include a Frosty.
Oof, my cable internet bill exploded.
That's some yada yada. But Metro has 5G home internet for $20 if you're eligible, with no exploding bills and not a yada yada.
Good. I'm tired of rearranging these.
5G home internet for $20, only at Metro.
We started with 133 stories. Soon, we'll be down to 4. But only one gets the perfect ending.
The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At X-Chair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead. X-Chair has done it again with our groundbreaking ELEMAX technology, providing hours of infinite comfort no matter where in the world you're sitting. By synthesizing the universe's elements, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience, our mission is to help you discover that every workday can happen with body and mind in an out-of-this-world place of comfort and productivity. X-Chair is charting a new course, helping workers everywhere find comfort as their work worlds zoom back and forth. Even though your work reality may continue to shift, we've got our eye on the future of work so you can focus on the present. And from where we sit, the future still feels good. Save up to $582 on the best chairs, desks, and more during the Ultimate Office Cyber Sale. Hurry. Deals end November 28th.
South Florida has opened up a can here. 48-14 early fourth quarter. Regular season finale. They're going to go bowling for the first time since 2018. It's a party here at Raymond James Stadium. It's a squib kick. And it's down at the 40-yard line. USF was successful on an onside kick earlier tonight.
Well, Tuesday, it's two featured ACC SEC challenges for men's college basketball on ESPN. Number 10, Miami takes on number 16, Kentucky at 7:30 Eastern. Then it's the Clemson Tigers versus the number 17, Alabama Crimson Tide. Catch all the action on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Bama Clemson feels like a college football playoff matchup from a few years ago.
Deshaun Watson.
First down and 10 for Charlotte. They've got freshman quarterback Steven Johnson out there. He hands to Hassan Wilson. Wilson testing the left side, goes down after a gain of just 1. So for Charlotte, it'll be back to the drawing board in the offseason. 3-9 this year in their first season under a new coach, Biff Poggi. Seems like they might have found something in this quarterback, though, Steven Johnson.
Immediately comes off the bench here in the second half and takes the Niners all the way down the field. You know, for someone who's never played a college football game, I've been impressed with his poise.
Keep it on the ground. This is their identity. Clock continues to wind under 12 minutes. 3rd down and 3 coming as Wilson takes it near midfield. You see Biff Poggi. He's put the jacket back on. Put the jacket back on.
It's got a little chillier here in Tampa tonight. Perfect weather for football. It's about 68 degrees at kickoff.
Beautiful. Beautiful stadium, too.
They've been firing the cannons all night.
We're down to 2. Wilson tornadoes down to midfield, and he's short by a yard. Wilson a little banged up.
Yeah. Wilson sort of got decked there at the end of that play.
Wilson's had a nice last couple weeks. Didn't have a carry all year until a couple weeks ago against Memphis. Went for 24 carries, 198 yards, and 3 touchdowns. They'll tend to him on the sideline. Poggi keeps the offense on the field. Joshim banged it in at running back. Johnson to throw. Incomplete. There's a flag down at the line of scrimmage on the far side of the field. Should be an offside against USF.
Offside. Defense number 90. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
It's the second time this has happened, and Steve Johnson has good awareness to know, hey, I've got a free play. So take a shot down the field. It's Chaney, number 90, who's offsides.
Throws a pretty ball, that Steve Johnson.
Yeah.
Hand off to Bangda, delivering punishment out at the 40. 5 on first down. Joshim Bangda, his 3rd school. Came to Charlotte to play for his high school coach, Biff Poggi, from St. Francis Academy after 3 years at Kent State and 1 year at Towson. Shout out to the Tigers.
Had a chance to call a couple of his Kent State games back when Sean Lewis was at Kent State.
You mean the OC, Sean Lou?
Sean Lou, Sweet Lou.
The option on 2nd and 5. Johnson finds a hole. Johnson cuts it back inside the 25.
Sort of surprised he cuts his back inside. It looked like he had all kinds of green grass out to the left side here. Really good athleticism from the former track star.
Tennessee High School, native of Bristol, Tennessee. Picked up 18 there. to bring them on the doorstep of the red zone. Under 10 to play in the fourth. Banged as the running back. He gets the call, and he gets banged down at the line of scrimmage. Jamie Petway hit him first here at Ray J.
This defense for South Florida is just continuing to fight, and that is not an easy dude to get on the ground. Benga's listed at 230. He might be 240.
Well, this drive has had 6 plays, all of them runs by Charlotte.
Run the dang ball.
Indeed. Under 5 on the timer. Johnson pitches it out. Wilson back in the game. Wilson with a seam down inside the 10. Gain of 14. The redshirt sophomore from Florence, South Carolina.
But Kevin Williams, the left guard, at 6'5", 340 pounds. Shows some serious athleticism on that play. He's all the way down the field blocking defensive backs. And I got to tell you, partner, as a former DB myself, you do not want to see a guy like that in open field.
First and goal for the 49ers. Again, the give. Falling ahead for a couple. Wilson maybe gains 2. What Boji was telling us is, you know, the Big Ten, due to the weather, especially late in the season, you kind of have to run the ball. It's just harder to throw when it gets cold. In the American Conference, the footprint is almost as big, mostly in the South. I mean, we're in Tampa right now. They play in Charlotte, so it's a little bit different. But they still want to run it.
Trying to bring that Big Ten flavor to the American.
Look out. Johnson gets decked. Ball came out. Thought he might have been down. USF can house this.
What great effort, though, on the back end by Hassan Wilson to chase him down. And I do think he was down, but there is an emphasis to let these plays play out.
Willie on the field as a fumble recovered by the defense.
The fumble was forced by Jamie Petway, and Johnson took a big hit. Jarvis Lee returned it for South Florida, and Johnson is still down.
It's tough to tell what happens to Johnson on this play. Yeah, he's down. But how about this effort, though, at the end of the play by Hassan Wilson to not give up on the play? I mean, that's just tremendous. Those are the types of plays.
Replay has determined that the runner was down prior to the ball coming out. It'll be 3rd down.
But we talked with Biff this week, and a play like that by Hassan Wilson, who's a walk-on, those are the plays that earn you scholarships and get you more opportunities.
We'll step aside and check on Steven Johnson.
Want to get their seniors some recognition, and obviously Byron Brown, who just set the all-time school passing record. They just notified the fans here on the Jumbotron, and they went nuts. They've got a bright future if they can keep him.
So it's interesting you say that, Dustin.
Well, that's where we live in college football. I think that there is a really bright future for him here at USF, and to play for a coach like Alex Golesh, who I think wants to spend a lot of time here. I don't think he's on a fast track to leave USF. They've got the money here and the facilities. And again, the big question is, can you find some NIL money for these star players at the Group of 5 level?
Well, this is a program on the rise. South Florida was 4-29 combined over the past 3 seasons. Alex Golesh comes in, and they're going to go bowling here. They'll finish the regular season at 6-6. Bryce Archie is the quarterback, handed to Michael Dukes, and will set up 3rd down. Archie, the redshirt freshman from Powder Springs, Georgia, transferred in from Coastal Carolina after a year. This is his 5th game for USF. But for Byron Brown, I mean, he's a guy where a lot of coaches probably watch the tape and say, We'd like to have this dude play for our program. Same thing, probably more importantly, for NIL boosters.
Oh, there's no question. I mean, if you're sitting around and you're a college football coach and you turn on this tape or any of the tape this season, I mean, this guy has transcended this program. Obviously, Alex Golesh, excuse me, I can spit it out, has done a great job with the culture here quickly. But having a player like Byron Brown certainly helps that transition happen much faster.
And it's a great system for a quarterback to thrive in.
Yeah, no doubt.
Golesh comes over from Tennessee the last couple of years. You look at what Hendon Hooker did last season.
Well, and think about the quarterbacks he's worked with. Brock Purdy at Iowa State, who is having a heck of an NFL career with the 49ers.
Troy Smith at Ohio State.
Yeah, he was there.
405 for Golesh.
Probably getting Coach Tressel coffee.
You get you coffee?
I wish. I wouldn't drink it, though.
Yeah. That punt takes a USF bounce inside the 40. And with under 5 to play, Charlotte will take over, and we will take a break. 420 championship.
And Ollie Gordon has really come on for that program. And remember, I mean, folks were like saying Mike Gundy could be on the hot seat.
Yeah.
And now they're in the Big 12 championship game.
They're playing Ollie ball.
They are playing Ollie ball.
Now Charlotte's trying to play bang to ball with Joe Sheen bang to the running back as we cross 4 minutes left in the fourth. South Florida with a big lead here on senior night. Drexler Ivy, the quarterback, spins it out to the left side. First down for Randy Fields Jr. near midfield. They'll move the chains. Drexler Ivy started this game, his 5th start of the year. He is a walk-on from Wake Forest, North Carolina. Replaced by Steven Johnson to start the second half. Johnson left with an injury. Ivy back